Hello everyone. Today's lesson we will find the probability using binomial distribution. Let's start with the formula of binomial distribution first. So here is the formula: capital P x equal to R, probability of x equal to R equal to NCR, small p to the power R, small q to the power R. So this is the formula of binomial distribution, where capital P is probability. You can say that binomial probability as well, and small p is probability of success, small q is probability of failure, and n equal to number of trials. So we need to find out. The first question is, here is the question: if a fair coin is tossed 10 times, find the probability of exactly 6 head. First question. And second is, at least we will get 6 heads, and third is at most 6 head. So three type of question I took here. So first let's find it out. What is the probability when we will get exactly 6 head by tossing the coin 10 times? Let's write it down here. So we have to find it out, probability of x equal to 6, exactly 6 head. So write down the formula first, and all the information, write out all the information here first, then we will write down the formula. As formula is NCR, so what is R here? What is N here? N equal to number of trials. Number of trial is, we are tossing the coin 10 times. So number of trial is 10. And R is your, we have to find it out exactly 6 head. So R is 6. And probability of P is the success. So what is the probability of success here? We have a coin. Either you will get head or you will get 10. So probability always measured between 0 and 1. So 50%. So half percent, 50% probability you will get head or you will get tail. So we will not write it down percent. We will get 1 is the 100% probability. So probability of success will be half, and probability of failure will also be half. So probability of success is half. And how we will write it down? Probability of failure. Probability of failure is always 1 minus probability of success. So write down here, 1 minus probability of success is half, equal to Q is probability of failure is also Q. Now use the formula here. So probability of x equal to exactly 6 head. We have NCR. So 10C6, half to the power 6 and half to the power n minus r, which is 10 minus 6. Write it down. So this is the binomial coefficient. The formula of NCR is equal to n factorial over r factorial n minus r factorial. So we will write down this formula. So 10 factorial over 6 factorial and 10 minus 6 factorial. Then we have multiplied by half to the power 6 and then half to the power 10 minus 6, which will be 4. Now what is 10 factorial? So if I write it down 4 factorial, it will be 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, decreasing order up to 1. You have to write it down. So same way we will do it here. But what we will do, 10 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 6 factorial, and we will stop it there because I can see in the denominator there is 6 factorial. So we can cancel it out. Don't go further here. Now write it down, 6 factorial and 10 minus 6 factorial, which is 4 factorial. So for 4 factorial, you can also go to 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. And then here it is half to the power 6, half to the power 4. So base are same and power are different. In the algebra, when base are same, let's take x to the power 2 and x to the power 3. So we can take one base and add the powers, 2 plus 3 is equal to x to the power 5 here. So same formula we will use it here. Half is 1 base to the power 6 plus 4. Now here simplified 6 factorial will be cancelled. Cancel it as 4 to 8 and 2 to cancel. 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. So we have here 10 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7 multiplied by half to the power 10. So we will get here 10 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7. We will get here 210 multiplied by 1 over 2 to the power 10 is 1 to the power 10 over 2 to the power 10. So we will write it down 210 and multiplied by 1 to the power 10 is 1. So multiplying by 1 is same value, and 2 to the power 10 is, we can write it out 2 multiplied by 2 to the power 9 because we can cancel it out by 2. So 2105. So answer will be 105 over 2 to the power 9 equal to 105. 2 to the power 9 will be 512. If you want, you can write it down answer in decimal form or percent form. So this will be the answer of exactly 6 head we will get by tossing the coin 10 times. Let's take the second part of the question. Exactly, at least we will get at least 6 head. So second part of the question is at least 6 head. What do we do here? So we need to find it out probability of x greater than equal to 6, not less than. At least they want 6 head. So we will have to find it out probability of x which should be greater than equal to 6. What does that mean? We will have to find out probability of x equal to 6, probability of x equal to 7 plus probability of x equal to 8 plus probability of x equal to 9 plus probability of x equal to 10. And why we stop here at 10? Because we are tossing the coin 10 times. We will not get more than 10 heads because we are tossing the coin only 10 times. So at least 6 head we want. We can get 7 head, we can get 8 head, we can get 9 head, and we can get all the time we can get 10. So we can get 10 heads. Now this is a single question, separate question for binomial distribution. Write it down the formula for each of these by taking probability of x equal to 6, which will be 10c6 half to the power 6 and multiply by half to the power 10 minus 6 plus 10c7 half to the power 7 half to the power 10 minus 7 plus 10c8 half to the power 8 and half to the power 10 minus 8 plus 10c9 half to the power 9 and half to the power 10 minus 9 plus last one 10c10 half to the power 10 and multiply by half to the power 10 minus 10. Calculate it separately, all the things here, all separate. So 10 factorial over 6 factorial, and this is 4 factorial. 10 minus 4, which I explained you in earlier. So half to the power 6 and half to the power here 4. So it will be half to the power here 10. Base is same, power will be added here. Now here 10 factorial over 7 factorial and 10 minus 3, 4 factorial, 3 factorial here, and half to the power here as well, half to the power 10 plus 10 factorial over 8 factorial and 2 factorial, half to the power 10 as well here. So here 10 factorial over 9 factorial, 1 factorial, and half to the power 10 plus 10 factorial over 10 factorial and 0 factorial half to the power 10. And remember, 0 factorial is equal to 1. Now we will solve it here. So what we can do here, you can see in all the term half to the power 10 is there. So what we will do, we will take half to the power 10 common so that no need to do calculation each and every time. If you solve it, this 10 factorial, and I explained you in my first question, so do follow that one. So you will get here 210 plus 120 plus 45 plus 10 plus 1. So here we will get 1 to the power 10 over 2 to the power 10, and if you add it, it will give you 386, and then you will cancel it out 286. Here it will give you 386. So 386 over 1024. 2 to the power 10 will give you. Now you can cancel it out by 3. So here it is. Or you can cancel it out by, first try it by 1. So 2, 1, 2, 9, 18. 2, here it is 6. So 2, 3, 6 and 2, 5, 10, 2, 1, 2. So your probability getting at least 6 head will be 193 over 512. So this is your answer of second question. Now let's do the third one. Third question is, at most you should get 6 head at most. So how to do this question here? So let's start it here. So at most you should get 6 head. What does that mean? At most 6 head means highest number of head you want only 6, not more than 6. So you need to find out x less than equal to 6. It means probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1, probability of x equal to 2, plus probability of x equal to 3, plus probability of x equal to 4, plus probability of x equal to 5, and plus probability of x equal to 6. All you have to calculate it to get at most 6 head. So I'll skip few steps here as I explained you in my first question. So in all the probabilities here, binomial distribution, you will get half to the power 10. So let's take half to the power 10 common, and then here it will be 10C0 plus 10C1 plus 10C2 plus 10C3 plus 10C4 plus 10C5 plus 10C6 will be there. And now calculate it all the way here, half to the power 10. Now here you will get 10 factorial over 0 factorial and then 10 factorial plus 10 factorial over 1 factorial 9 factorial plus 10 factorial 3 factorial 7 factorial. I missed this one, 2 factorial. So this is 8 and this is 2 plus 10 factorial, 3 factorial, 7 factorial plus 10 factorial over 4 factorial and 6 factorial plus 10 factorial, 5 factorial, 5 factorial plus 10 factorial over 6 factorial and 4 factorial. And you can calculate it separately all the way. So you will get here, this is 1 over 1024, and if you calculate it, you will get here 1 plus 10 plus 45 plus 120 plus 210 plus 252 plus 210 here. And now 1 over 1024, and then you will add it and you will get it 848, and calculate it. 848 over 1024, try it out by cancelling by 4. So 4 2 8 4 1 4 4 2 8 4 2 8 4 5 20 4 6 24. Then again you can cancel it by 4 4 5 20, and 4 3 12, 4 6 24, 4 4 16. So your probability getting at most 6 head will be 53 over 64. So this is your answer. Let's try another question here. So question number 2 is here. Let's try it out, this question here. Here is the question. If a fair coin, heads and tails are equally likely, is flipped now 20 times. So n is here 20. What is the probability that exactly 10 head will be observed? So this is easy question. You have to find it out. P of x equal to, you want exactly 10 head. So n is here 20 and r is here 10. Write down the formula. 20 C 10, and probability of success is also here half because coin is there, and probability of failure is also half here. Now so we have to write it down this way, not writing the formula. So half to the power 10 and half to the power 20 minus 10. So here it will be 20 factorial, 10 factorial, and here 20 minus 10 factorial. This is the formula. And here it is half to the power 10 multiplied by half to the power 10. You can calculate it and you can get 0.176197, and you can write it down probability here. If you want, you can write it down the probability in fraction form, or if you want to find the probability in percent form, so you have to multiply this number, decimal number, by 100, and if you multiply it by 100 you will get 17.62% is the answer. Now let's try it out, another question here. So here is another question I'm taking. 8% of items produced in a factory are defective. So 8% of the item is defective here. It is given. A potential customer is considering purchasing a batch of such items and will be the batch provided that at most 2 items in a randomly selected sample of 12 are defective. How likely is it that the batch will be purchased? So let's find it out, everything, whatever information given here. So first write it down, the formula. P, probability of x equal to r is NCR, probability of success to the power r, probability of failure to the power n minus r. Now write from the question, write all the information here. Here n equal to 12. 12 are defective. Okay, so n equal to 12, and probability of success is equal to 8%. It means 8 over 100 equal to 0.08. I'll explain you why. Q equal to 1 minus probability of success. So 1 minus 0.08, you will get 0.92. Now how this is, this I am taking here. So 8% of items produced in a factory are defective. Okay. A potential customer is considering purchasing a batch of such items. So he is considering the batch of such items and will be the batch provided that at most 2 items in a randomly selected sample of 12 are defective. So what he is doing, he is purchasing 12 items. Okay. He, whatever he is purchasing, 12 items are defective. And you need to find out the what will be the probability which we have at most 2 items are defective. So here in full batch 8% items are defective here. So probability of success is whatever he will purchase, he will, probability of success is 8%, which are defective here. 8% is defective, and failure is easy to find it out. 1 minus probability of success here. So how to find it out? So at most 2 items. We have to find the probability of at most 2 items in a randomly selected 12. So he is selecting the 12 items. And we have to find out if we will select the 12 item, what is the probability that we will get at most 2 items defective. So this is the question here. So n equal to 12. This is the number of trial. So 12 item he is taking, and we have to find it out the probability he will get at most 2 items are defective. But there in the full batch 8% is defective. So this is the probability of success that he will get 8% defective item. Okay. So now write it down the formula. So we will have to find out x at most 2. So x will be, should be less than equal to 2. At most 2, he doesn't want more than 2. So we need to find out probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x equal to 1 plus probability of x equal to 2 here at most. So we will stop it here. Now write it down the formula here, NCR. So 12 is the N, C and R is 0 here, 12C 0. Probability of success is 0 0.08, 0 0.08 to the power 0 here, and the probability of failure is 0 0.92 and to the power 12 minus 0 plus for this 12C1, probability of success is 0 0.08 to the power 1 and probability of failure is 0 0.92 to the power 12 minus 1. Then we will write it down for this 12C2, probability of success is 0 0.08 to the power 2 and 0 0.92 to the power 12 minus 2. Now find it out here. So 12 factorial over 0 factorial and 12 minus 0, which will give me 12 factorial. And then here it will be 0 0.08 to the power 0 is 1. Anything power 0 will be 1. And we have here 0 0.92 to the power 12 minus 0, which will be 12. Plus 12C1, 12 factorial, 1 factorial and 11 factorial. 12 minus 1, 11. And here we have 0 0.08 to the power 1 will be 0 0.08, 0 0.92 to the power 12 minus 1, which will be 11, plus 12 factorial, 2 factorial and 10 factorial. 0 0.08 to the power 2 and 0 0.92 to the power 10 is here. Now we will calculate it everything here. So we have here 0 this and this will be cancelled. So here 1 and 1 multiplied by 1 is there. So we have 0.92 to the power 12 is here, plus here we have 12 multiplied by 11 factorial. If you cancel it out, you will get here 12 multiplied by 0.08, and we have 0.92 to the power 11, plus here if you can calculate it, you will get it here 66 and 0.08 to the power 2 and 0.0992 to the power 10. Now look at here, 0.92 to the power 12, 0.92 to the power 11, 0.92 to the power 10. So each and every time we will not calculate it. Let's take 0.92 to the power 10 common and calculate it rest of the things here. So here we will have 0.92 to the power 10, we took it out. So what is left here, 0.92 to the power 2 is here. Now here we have 12 multiplied by 0.08 and 0.92 10 times we took it out, goes out. Here only 0.92 left, plus 66, and we have 0.08 to the power 2. This goes out, multiplied by 1 will be here. Now calculate it everything, 0.92 to the power 10, and if you calculate it this one, so you will get for this 0.8464 plus 0.8832 plus 0.4224. Equal to 0.92 to the power 10, and if you add it, you will get 2.152, and calculate it, then you will get 0.934803. Find it out from the percent form. If you want, you can multiply it by 100 and you will get 93.5% answer.